Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Cole, and welcome back to Film Artsy. Today we're going to be talking about the new Avengers posters that were released. But before we do that, make sure you guys go check out the official Film Artsy Instagram at filmartsyofficial for more film news, memes, and updates. Now let's hop into the video.
Agent Romanoff, you miss me?
Oh yeah, Charles, we got ourselves an X-Men fan.
Captain.
Your Highness.
Captain, big fan, Spider-Man. Hey everyone.
Well guys, it seems in all Marvel fashion, we are getting so many new extravagant posters and so many new teasers to the new Endgame movie. However, one thing's for sure, we now know who survived the snap and who is definitely gone. But before we start talking about that, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for 300,000 subscribers on Film Artsy. We couldn't do without you guys, and we love you all. Starting off, we have this picture of Ant-Man, and obviously it shows that he's looking quite sad. But the one thing I want you guys to notice when we're going through these pictures is every single one of them says Avenge the Fallen. Now that's obviously going to be the catchphrase for the new Avengers movie, so we can look forward to that. Let's start going through these pictures, shall we? So here we have Bruce Banner, or Mark Ruffalo, and he looks kind of concerned, like he's completely upset. Now I know these pictures are not from the movie, I understand that completely. I understand that if I zoom in right now, that you will see the lighting that they used to take the pictures. I understand that. I'm just saying what they did was told them a motivation, and that's what their picture turned out to be. Next we have Hawkeye sporting his new look, and I gotta say this looks kind of growing on me. I'm being completely honest. This look is completely growing on me. I enjoy it heavily, and I hope you guys are enjoying it. Next we have Captain Marvel sporting her normal Captain Marvel attire, and we obviously know that she's going to be playing a huge role in this movie, and they made sure we know that by not only giving her her own movie before the movie came out, but also giving her her own poster. Up next we have the man himself, Iron Man, in what looks to be half of an Iron Man suit because they didn't want to use the entire thing. As you can see down here where the mouse is pointing, there's not much of an Iron Man suit below that neckline. Then we have Captain America, who seems to be in his normal Captain America uniform from Winter Soldier, I believe is the one he went with for this movie. I forget, it's been a while, but he also has his blonde highlights in his hair. I don't know, does anyone else want his beard to come back? I don't know, I kind of got used to the rough looking Captain America who was on the run, but I guess now that basically the Sokovia Accords don't matter anymore and we need a hero, I guess him being shaven is okay and acceptable. Then we have Black Widow with red hair again, with blonde tips. Then we have Thor, who in the last movie received an eyeball from Rocket. As you can see, he still has the one color eye and one off color eye. I don't know, do you guys think that this movie is going to be like a big, gigantic throwback in time? It could be. I don't know. That's possible. And then we're going into the who died. So we know that the Black Panther died. However, I think he's coming back because they obviously casted him to do a bunch of movies. It's not like he's going to stay alive forever, but I know that they casted him for movies. And Disney has even announced that they're going to be making a Black Panther 2. So it's possible that he could come back. Then we have Nebula, who is obviously still alive as she is on the ship with Tony in the trailers. Now, we don't know if she's going to play a huge role in this, but in the comics, she actually plays a huge role in defeating her father, Thanos. And here we have Okoye, who is obviously alive. She witnessed the death of the Black Panther, and that was really devastating to her. So let's see what she does for a story arc. Here we have Don Cheadle sporting his War Machine look, well, his roadie look. And it's actually an interesting look because he seems concerned. Obviously, we know he's alive as he is on Earth, along with all the other Avengers, and as we saw in the Captain Marvel end credit scene, he's there with them looking at Nick Fury's pager. And then this one shocked a lot of us, because this is Valkyrie. Valkyrie from Thor Ragnarok, who we all thought was dead in the ship when Thanos destroyed everything and all the Asgardians. Well, half of the Asgardians is what he says. He only kills half. I guess he only killed half the Asgardians. Hopefully we see Valkyrie play a huge role in stopping Thanos, or at least saving the rest of the Asgardians. But one thing's for sure, with this poster, we now know that she survived the snap. And then we have Rocket sporting his new look, which I honestly like his new look because it's looking like the comic book renditions of Rocket, and we all need the old rendition in our life. I mean, the comic rendition is really good. I enjoyed it a lot. I love what they did with Guardians of the Galaxy, but I'm glad that they're going with the comic rendition for Rocket in Endgame. And then we have Pepper Potts, who we now know survived the snap. We also know that there's now a huge possibility that she could be playing rescue, as she has never had her own poster in any of the Avengers movies. She's never had her own poster dedicated to herself. So there's a possibility that she could actually be playing rescue and that those toy leaks are completely true. And then we have Wong, who we know survived the snap, and that's a good thing because he is a good character. Maybe he will help them travel through the quantum realm and find Doctor Strange, who supposedly lied within there. However, it's a huge chance that he is not going to be able to help them, but instead guard the New York Sanctum. Now we have Happy Hogan, who we know survives because he's in the Spider-Man Far From Home trailer. However, we did not know he survived the initial snap. So we're happy about that, and we're glad that Happy is alive. However, he looks really sad in this picture. Back to the people we've lost. We definitely lost the Wasp, Ant-Man's true friend and ally, the Wasp. We lost her, and I'm thinking that she might not come back. There's a possibility she'll come back. We don't know what they're doing with the Ant-Man timeline, and we don't know if they're going to continue Ant-Man at all. We haven't been told. And then we have Falcon, who died too soon, in my opinion, but everyone must die in the snap. Someone has to die within that snap. So half of the Avengers are gone, split up, and separated. But Falcon, he died too soon. He didn't really get to live up to his full potential in my eyes. And then we have Star-Lord, who is a god and somehow still died to the snap. That just goes to show you that Thanos truly is all-powerful. And if you mess with Thanos, he'll just snap you out of existence. But it's sad that Star-Lord died, as he was able to even hold an Infinity Stone in his hand without dying. And then we have Gamora, who we did see die and sacrifice herself for the Soul Stone. There's a lot of theories saying that she is trapped inside the Soul Stone, but we're unsure. And then we have Doctor Strange, who set this all up and basically gave us one last shot to defeat Thanos by saying this is the only way, sacrificing himself and sacrificing the Time Stone for Tony. He obviously saw that Tony was the key to defeating Thanos, so let's hope that Doctor Strange was right. And then we have Spider-Man. His death was one of the saddest scenes that we could have seen in movie history. He just played it really well. Tom Holland is an amazing Spider-Man, and I will fight any of you who says he's not an amazing Spider-Man. Honestly, Tom Holland, his acting in Infinity War when he died and he didn't want to go and Tony Stark was holding Peter Parker in his hands, I believed it. I believed he was dying. And then we have Loki, who died at the hands of Thanos. Didn't even get to survive the snap. He died before the snap, being choked out and his neck broken by Thanos. Now, the Russo brothers have confirmed that he died. It wasn't a clone that was in his spot that died. No, he is completely dead. There is nothing that he can do to come back. However, Disney has revealed, and Tom Hiddleston has revealed, that he will be in a new show along with Scarlet Witch on the Disney streaming app. And then we have Scarlet, who, I just said, is obviously going to still be alive after Endgame, or the streaming app just could be before Endgame, or before Infinity War, or before something. However, we all know that she's still casted, and I'm sorry to say this, but she might be more powerful than Captain Marvel, and that's a topic we're going to have to get into in the future. However, she has the power to destroy Infinity Stone with her power. I don't think Captain Marvel has that ability. However, I think she's more of a key to defeating Thanos than we think. And then we have Vision, who died his death was in vain. However, it needed to happen to give Thanos the Mind Stone, which is very much so what was comprised of Vision. Vision was Jarvis mixed with the Mind Stone. And we all know that Thanos needed to win that fight in order for Thanos to be defeated in Endgame. And here we have Shuri, Black Panther's sister. Now, she died on the battlefield. Well, not on the battlefield, technically. She just died because of the snap. The snap really affected a lot of people, and I don't understand how they're going to reverse that snap, because there's a lot of movies lined up after Endgame that just don't make sense within the Endgame timeline right now. And then we have Nick Fury, who died during the snap, but he was able to contact Captain Marvel, thank God, as it looks like she's going to be playing a huge role in defeating Thanos, as we've said. However, Nick Fury, I have a feeling, is going to play a huge role when it comes to the back in time type things, and he's still probably going to be in Avengers Endgame, but not during the fight of Thanos, obviously. And then we lost Groot. Now, this was one of the saddest deaths, in my opinion, due to everyone in the theater around me sobbing and just crying. Not crying, but basically getting upset that they killed their favorite character, Groot. Groot is one of those characters that just attaches to you and you love. Well, he's gone now, but he may come back in the future. And Bucky. Bucky is obviously a key character in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Now that Chris Evans has said that he is done playing Captain America, someone has to take the mantle. And most of us comic book fans think that Bucky is going to become the new Captain America, which is completely possible. It can either be Bucky or it can be Falcon. So those two characters are very important in the MCU. And then we lost Mantis, a character we barely got to know in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, and really saw what she could do in Avengers Infinity War. However, yeah, I'm sorry, she's kind of an underpowered hero, and for her to die so easily, it's kind of not a shock. However, I don't like how they killed off all the Guardians, and she's part of the Guardians. One of my favorite, if not the favorite, series of Marvel heroes. Minus the Avengers. The Avengers will always come on top for me. It basically goes Avengers, Guardians, and then so on and so forth. And then we lost Drax, another Guardian of the Galaxy. Now, we know that he's probably going to come back as he's Drax the Destroyer. Why wouldn't he come back? I mean, he's pretty much a huge part of the Guardians of the Galaxy. If they didn't have him, they couldn't have this scene.
Dude, how long have you been standing there?
An hour.
An hour?
Are you serious?
I've mastered the ability of standing so incredibly still that I've become invisible to the eye.
Basically, he's just the person that lines up all the Guardians together and keeps them all a family in my eyes. He's one element that the Guardians need to keep. And that's all of the posters. That's all the pictures and posters that we've gotten from Marvel today, and it was a lot. However, yesterday we did get this Spider-Man poster, and that was pretty cool as well. Again, we want to thank you guys for sticking around with us to 300,000 subscribers. That is a lot of people watching our channel, and we appreciate it a lot. Now, if you guys enjoyed, make sure you guys hit that like button down below, subscribe for more Film Artsy, hit that notification bell to be notified when our videos go live, and we will see you all in the next video.
If I could hush the emptiness in all of this, I would grab the moment to break from this and break from this and break all that we are eternally denied. Still we go on.
Hey guys, we hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, make sure you guys hit the like button down below and subscribe for more Film Artsy. If you guys want to showcase your talent to the world, Film Artsy is the best place for you guys to do it. Please submit your videos to filmartsyofficial@gmail.com, or you guys can click the link in the description. We really want to see what kind of talent you guys can provide. So let us know, send us an email, and we'll check out your videos, and we'll see you all in the next video.
Talking?
I'm about to.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, everybody. How you doing?
Hi.
See you guys.
Know anybody?